Thank you, Dew Journal and Mr. Arun Kumar Singhal for giving me this opportunity to talk on such a pertaining topic of geothermal energy. As we know, that geothermal energy is a heat trap beneath the Earth's surface, which is exposed on the Earth's surface in forms of geysers, hot springs, and fumaroles. Geothermal energy can be deployed in various locations around the world depending upon their availability of the geological conditions along with the resources. As per 2023 data, some of the leading countries in the field of geothermal energy are United States with 3,900 megawatt capacity, Indonesia with 2,418 megawatt capacity, Philippines with 1952 megawatt capacity, and many more. However, one of the most worth mentioning countries in the field of geothermal energy is Iceland, which has total capacity of 754 megawatt. It is very surprising to know that 95% of the Iceland's power generation and space heating is based upon the geothermal energy. I have been fortunate enough to work in this country as a UNESCO Pro GTP Fellow and visit the utilization facility of geothermal energy in the country. Coming to Indian geothermal fields, which have potential of around 10,000 megawatt capacity, but it is still in nascent stage. However, some major groundbreaking work has been done in India by several organizations. A worth mentioning project on geothermal park created by Center of Excellence for Geothermal Energy in Gujarat, India is one of such examples. The center is headed by Professor Anirudh Sirkar, and again I was fortunate enough to be associated with the center for 8 years. The center has developed a geothermal park which includes an ORC for power generation of 35 kilowatt capacity using geothermal energy, a heat pump based space heating and cooling system, a geothermal associated milk pasteurization unit, along with a food dryer and many more. Some untouched geothermal potentials are existing in the eastern India, mainly in the states of Bihar, Jharkhand. Some popular geothermal springs of eastern India are in Rajgir, Bhimband, Sitakund, Rishikund, Bakreshwar and Tandoli. The geothermal water in the region can be used in 3 different sectors of the society. First, for power generation when integrated with other renewable energy sources. Secondly, for domestic purposes like balneology, where it can be used for the skin diseases and its prevention. Honey processing, cold storage for the prevention of food grains and in the eastern zones, as it is also recognized as a land of agriculture. The third way to exploit this geothermal potentials can be industrial applications like the desalination, milk pasteurization, base and rare earth element extraction, pulp production, sugar refining, and many more. There are several limitations in exploring these geothermal regions, as there is a lack of facilities and technologies in the region to harness geothermal resources. There is also social constraints, as the geothermal water here are associated with religion about the regions where the geothermal resources exist here are in remote areas. However, using eastern geothermal waters for several industrial applications will not only improve the sustainability of these sectors but will also create job opportunities in the region. Geothermal energy is not only green and eco-friendly in nature but can also help to clean the environment. The technology like Carfix can be used for the carbon dioxide mitigation, where the atmospheric carbon has been captured as a CO2 and it will be dissolved in the water, which will be injected back to the basaltic formations. This injected solution after 2 to 5 years will convert into calcium carbonate, which will lead to an eco-friendly nature and the environment. Along with this, one of the major issues in the eastern zone are the presence of arsenic. However, utilizing geothermal water can also lead to a basically cleaning of the arsenic from the water in the groundwaters of the region.